show. I just want to see more Desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those.
Okay, Coach, so the folks here, they are bundled up, but they're ready for football as you get a look at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Check 41. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. Point it right.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Mayfield looks to throw. It's caught. Becker. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes 2 to tango. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Alert! Hurry!
Mayfield on first down. And he's got the hook up to Landry. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Hurry! Pistol. Hey, Echo! Let's go! Mike's 40! Bring it!
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. RG3 going to bring the Ravens up 1st and 10 at their own 22. From the shotgun, Griffin. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. To throw is RG3. It's complete to Snead. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Griffin now to throw on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, and it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Browns were able to strike quickly for 6. Here's Bryant for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 93-yard kickoff return as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
at the 35-yard line.
It's a safety creep.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Slam, slam. Whip. King.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Set. 20. Mike 40. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Get that ball.
Play fake. Mayfield. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally marked down at the 23. A big play that time for Cleveland. 42 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 33.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
180. Watch the screen. Joker.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hunt. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Mayfield off the play fake. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Bryant now to tack on the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Let him know. Check right. You can't block me. You can't block me.
A first throw for the backup Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 50 yards. Flushed out right. Touchdown, Ravens. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Tucker with the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Browns' drive about to get started. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
On first down, Grant. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Check 13. Check 13. Regular. 41 Mike. Oh, here we go. Oh, shift. Hey, alert 33. I got it.
A toss play to Hunt. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
Hurry. Watch the slats. Point it right. 41's the mic. Hey, I'm coming after you. Hey, 41's Mike. Hey, watch the slant.
Third and long for Mayfield. He's got his man. That's Landry. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Let's go.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Check 37. Run.
Mayfield gives this one to Hunt, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Set. 20. Just like that. Shift. Watch the shift. Point it right. Hey. You got motion man. You got motion man right there. 40's the mic. Real. Check. 40's the mic.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he may want to track down that football, because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
55. All day, every day, any day.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to wind up and out. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
To throw is Jackson. To throw again. Snead's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, right there. Hayward. Man out. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check, 56. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Jackson to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 23 yards the pickup there. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to go back to Hollywood there, but it'll be 2nd and goal. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Here we go. Check 50. Check 50.
They'll look to run with Ingram. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. How about this Browns defense they've held so far? This is now 3rd and goal. Jackson's going to try the sneak, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So that'll back him up 5. So on fourth down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the third time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about Justin Tucker kicking is when he actually misses.
It's
and
rare.
excited is not the right word. Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1% coming into 2019. He's incredible.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch the block, motion, block. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hey, 40's Mike, right there. 40's Mike. Hey, Alpha. You got nothing.
To throw, Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. With it is Brown. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first.
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now, there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on third down.
56. Check tight, check tight, check tight. 56, the mic, boys, 56. Check 56. 65, 65.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Myles Garrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
56, the mic, boys, 56. Check 56.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Throwing on second down. Jackson throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Joe Schobert showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Jackson now, eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Back-to-back great plays defensively. You get the sack on first and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at third and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
And let's see 6 defensive backs out there. They're in the dime here on 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson dancing to his left. And he's got it. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Fourth down, here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Browns drive about to get started. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And an alley to run. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, 98 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
Here's Bryant for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, trying to put together another drive.
Yeah, simple.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown, a touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air as his guys are back within a single score. Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead is down to 4. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Regular. Hey, seam six. Hurry. Watch out.
On 2nd and 15 now. Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Bandit. Hey, high 7. I got you.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Hey, Foxtrot. Hurry. It's going to be a long...
A first down throw for Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 50-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Check hot route. Check three. Kill. Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, turn it up. Hey, alert three.
Mayfield leaves it for Hunt on the draw. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
King.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
41 Mike. Watch the run. Protein spill. Alert 3. Kill.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Mayfield able to get this one to his tight end, Njoku. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
No. Run. Check 99.
Here's the first carry for Alex Collins. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Switch. Real.
41. We've got to wedge that.
Point it right. We own them.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
King. Hurry.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Watch, twitch. Real. Hurry. Hey, exit.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Oh, nice move. It's caught. Beckham. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run on 1st down. Hunt. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They come out here in the eye. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Check 4. Watch twist. Point it right. Slam. Check.
They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Kareem Hunt with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Bryant now to tack on the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
56 to Mike, boy, 56.
Operating from the gun. Jackson got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, Reese. Hey, they're scared, they're scared. Hey, look, switch gears.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Now Jackson operating from the gun. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Sheldon Richardson in there to get him. And